attended Michigan State University, and to be honest, it was the only application I sent in. I was easily accepted, and I didn't do any research my senior year of any other colleges that I could apply to. I really regret doing that just because I think I could have qualified for a lot more scholarships to help pay off my tuition. But in the end, I chose Michigan State just because it was close by, and it was really the only college I knew anything about. And when I say knew anything about, I still had no idea what the campus looked like, what it could offer me, or how it could help in my education, even though I lived in the Lansing area my whole life. I went into MSU at first as an accounting major and I really hated it. I didn't like math, I didn't like the desk work, the Excel sheets. I just really didn't excel in anything at all when I pursued accounting. And then after accounting, I switched to be a chemical engineering major, and then a chemistry major, and finally I chose to be an English major, which was actually what I wanted to be at the very start of my college education. The only reason why I didn't choose to be an English major at first was just because I was really focused on obtaining the money or the career after graduation, and um, I was really worried about what other people would think if I pursued what I like to do instead of thinking about the money. To the career that I planned on pursuing, honestly, no. I never would have expected to be a college advisor to help students with college access or financial aid or anything like that. I always thought that as an English major, I would just have a simple desk job where I would edit manuscripts, papers. I would read a bunch of books, edit a bunch of things, but obviously that didn't happen. But I'm really glad that I'm a college advisor because I am able to use the writing skills that I learned throughout my degree and use that as a professional way in handling students, staff, and community members. I encountered a lot of hiccups and setbacks throughout college. In fact, I almost flunked out my whole first semester at MSU. When I was an accounting major, nothing really clicked, and I can say that I did not receive the support that I needed when I was failing all of my classes. So, in the end, when I switched again, I still couldn't find the right people that would support me and to help build the relationships that I needed through MSU until really I switched to being an English major, which in the end I was really happy with all of the classes I was in. I loved all the professors, the office hours, and the opportunities that the English department could give me rather than the engineering or the science or the business part of things. Again, in college, I was not the most active person on campus. In fact, I did not join any clubs, extracurriculars, or any Greek life during MSU. Instead, I chose to just attend my classes, attend the office hours, and I also had a full time job at a ramen shop by campus. So I would work about like 30, maybe 40 hours a week in between classes just so I could earn a steady pay to pay off my rent, my car bills, etc. So really, I was too busy for extracurriculars and clubs, even though I wish that I did join them in the end. Lately, as a college advisor and as I work with a bunch of students, I always think, wow, like I have so much advice that I could tell myself during my senior year, but in the end, I really don't think I would tell my younger self anything different or do anything differently. In high school, I was very active. I was in 8 clubs, extracurriculars, and a varsity sport. So I always found myself really active and doing things for my community. And I even had a college advisor to help me out. And while my college advisor did help me throughout my MSU process and soothing my fears and applying to some minor scholarships. In the end, I only attended MSU just because it was safe for me. And even though I had a lot of setbacks and hiccups along the way, I think I really needed those in order to develop as the person that I am today. If I never went into accounting, failed most of my classes, and didn't receive that much support, I really don't think I would have become a college advisor or helped students where they need to be, because those events, those experiences, or the lack of experiences helped me realize that this is an everyday thing for college students where they don't receive the support that they very much deserve, and they might look for help in the wrong people, or they don't know where to look. So that's why I would tell myself to just do everything the same, even though I could have saved a lot more money. But it really helped where I truly am happy right now, and the professional development that I got as a MSU CAC advisor has really helped me. So in the end, I just say stick with what you love, accept the mistakes, accept the setbacks, but also cherish all your wins. Make sure that you're just ultimately happy, pursue your passions, and in the end, you'll get where you need to be.